I'm going to be doing the Shelfie Book Tag. This was created by 1,000 Lives of Daisy, and no, I was not tagged in it, but I saw her original video of it when it first came up, and I really wanted to do it, so I figured why not. So jumping right into the questions, the first one is, how many shelves do you have assigned to books? Currently I have 2. No, I lied. There are a couple of bookshelves that I have that I used to have as a TBR shelf here, like beside this one, when I was at my old house, but then we moved them into the storage closet, and they basically hold the books that I'm planning on getting rid of, but I haven't yet. I think I unhauled them at one point. So technically I have these 2 that you see, and then I have 2 little ones in the storage room, so I guess you could say 4. I'm really thinking about starting to move some more books into there, but honestly, I'm going to be getting new shelves that are going to be on my wall up there, which you can't see. Hold on. You see, I have that entire wall right here that I can put bookshelves on, and it goes all the way up. I literally have nothing on that wall because I am planning to get actual wall-mounted bookshelves. They are really cool setup. I have a picture on my phone of that I can post here so that you guys can see what layout I'm talking about. Eventually I will have those bookshelves, and I'll have a lot more room, and I'll have to do another bookshelf tour because everything will change. Second question is, how do you decorate them? I have the snow globes, I have my TBR jar here, I have this little owl that usually sits right up here, and then over here I keep Grimm's. I always keep the Grimm's book up there. I don't know why. I think it's just because I really like the cover, but it's also really big, so it just seems easier to keep it sitting out there. I also have all of my mini Transformers up here that I got from Kinder Eggs. This is Megatron. They are all laying down currently, and then I have my bookmark cup up here, and the cup underneath the bookmark cup actually has guitar picks in it. I also have 2 over here. You can't see them, but you could probably see all this stuff in my bookshelf tour. I also have 2 of the same miniature cars from Kinder Eggs. I have a fascination with Kinder Eggs toys, and I usually just keep them here on my bookshelf. And then I have another little snow globe that my dad got me from Texas when he went there when I was like 6. And then I have my frog candle with stuff on it, and my little Nanners guy, sock monkey, that my dad gave me. I also, over here, forgot to mention that I have my TBR, or my 2015 reading goals that usually sits here. Other than that, I have my Christmas white pixie fairy lights that go over the top, which you guys can never see, and I actually don't really light them up very much. I lit them up a lot at Christmas, but I don't right now. Other than that, you guys can see the top 3 shelves, sort of, but you guys really can't see the 2 shelves below that, and usually those are just filled with crap. Like, I see books here, a camera bag, books, makeup wipes, perfumes, other stuff. Yeah, that's why I don't show the lower part of my bookshelf, honestly, because it's too messy. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have on my bookshelves all the time. Question number 3. A master burglar comes in and steals 5 of your most prized books off your bookshelf. What are they? Technically, I have 6 books here, but technically one of them is like a coffee table book that I just keep on my bookshelf, and it kind of holds like a meaning for me. One by one, I'll show you them. So the first one on my pile doesn't have a dust jacket, but it has a really cool hardcover, and it's called The Friendship Book of 2006. And it's not really like a fiction book or anything. It's a thought for each day in the month or the year of 2006. And I actually bought this off of my stepsister when I was like 7. My dad was holding a yard sale, and I bought it off my stepsister, who was selling some of her books. So this was the one that I took from that, and I think I paid like $1.50 from it. So it doesn't really cost a lot. It didn't cost a lot, but there are a lot of quotes in here that I have marked off. And some of my favorite poems have come from here, and most of them are from some poet named Margaret Ingle. So I don't know. I feel like this would be something that I would really miss, because at one point I was constantly carrying this around and constantly reading it, even though it wasn't like corresponding with the days of the year. I don't know. I just feel like I have like an emotional attachment to this one. So I feel like I would miss this one a lot. And I don't think I'd be able to replace it because it is from 2006 and it doesn't seem like something I'd find very often like in a store. So this was kind of the other one that I was like debating on between this one and the one that I just showed, were like the deal breaker to make it 6 instead of 5, and it's the movie cover of 50 Shades of Grey. Of course I would be able to replace this, but this one holds a lot of meaning to me. I got it on my 18th birthday from my dad, and so it just kind of means a lot to have it. And it was actually the book that I read just before I went to see the movie, so I don't know. I just feel like I would really miss this copy of it. And yes, it's easily replaceable for this one, but there's like an emotional attachment to it. The next book is not one so much that I'm emotionally attached to, but it would probably be really hard to replace because it is a signed copy, and it is The Gates by John Connolly. I actually found this on a website here, and I only paid 15 bucks for it, but it's signed. I think that's really cool. It is signed, and I think it would be really hard to replace it, because obviously you don't know where you're gonna find signed copies, and they're not exactly the easiest thing to replace. I would be kind of devastated if I lost this book or the next book. So this next book is one that I am really attached to because it's signed by my favorite author. And it is The Year of Luminous Love by Lerlin McDaniel. And when I found this on Book Outlet for $6 and realized that it was a signed copy, signed, I had to get it. And I mean, it would probably be an easy book to replace, but this is my first signed copy of any of her books. I actually have 2 more books coming in the mail that are signed by her, so they would probably take up some of the spots on this list, or like it could be included with this book. Just any book by her that I have signed is going to be difficult to lose because of how much I love her and how it's signed. It says autographed copy, and it's I would fear, like I would totally be devastated if I lost any book by her, even if they're not signed, because I'm trying to build up a collection. The next book is usually featured right here, so if you have been around my videos for a while, you will know that I'm talking about the Grimm's Complete Fairy Tales, and obviously it's by Brothers Grimm, and this would be really hard to see go. This would be really hard to lose because I didn't buy it for myself. Gwen bought it for me, and it was a gift, my Christmas gift from her, and it's so beautiful and it's so big, and I saw it on her, I think, Instagram, or she talked about it in a video, and I said I absolutely loved it and I wanted a copy, and so for Christmas she got me a copy, and so it kind of holds like a really big meaning because it's part of the reason why we're such good friends. It would honestly be a really hard book to lose just because it means so much to me that Gwen thought about sending it to me, and I don't know, I just feel like I'd be really, really sad if I lost it or if somebody stole it. The last book I don't think I really need to explain it, honestly, but I'm like so attached to this book. And I would die if I lost it, even though it's easily replaced. There's nothing special about it other than the fact that it's been my favorite book since last year. So it's Smell Like Ashes by Sarah Rash. I would be like, no, I can't. I don't want to lose it. It's so pretty. I don't want to lose it. Question number 4 is, what is the biggest book on your shelf? So after looking through all of my very big books, I have come to discover that the biggest book on my bookshelf is Les Mis by Victor Hugo, and this is the movie cover edition, and it ranks in at 1,232 pages, so that is definitely a big mama of a book. I actually thought Under the Dome was going to be bigger, but Under the Dome was only like 1,000 and something pages, and I thought this one might be bigger, but it's only 800, and Harry Potter is only 600 and something. So this is definitely the winner. Question number 5 is, what book has sat on your shelf the longest? I don't know if this means read books or unread books, but the book that has sat on my shelf unread for the longest time is probably Angel by Katie Price. I got this book in like grade 8-ish, and I just haven't read it, but I don't feel like I want to get rid of it because it just seems really interesting. So eventually I'll get to it, but for now it's the longest book that's sat on my shelf. Question number 6 is, what has the prettiest spine on your bookshelf? I'm going to have to say that the Grimm's Fairy Tales has the prettiest spine, and this video is not doing it justice. It is just beautiful. And look at the inside spine is just as pretty. I didn't even think to look, but it looks like a tree because it's just black and then green writing, but it's really, really pretty. Question number 7 is, what is the most expensive book on your shelf? So I have 2 books for this because I know the price of one, I don't know the price of the other, but I'm pretty sure it was expensive. So the first book that I know is probably the expensive one on my shelf is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. I only paid $10 for this because I paid $20 for this and the 6th one, which is also up there, which is like a $42 book, and this one is $45, which I'm so glad I didn't have to pay full price for. I mean, it's Harry Potter, so it'd be worth it, but I'm really glad that I could find a pristine, perfect copy of it and only have to pay $10 for it. The other book is, again, this book has been featured a lot in this video, but it is Grimm's Complete Fairy Tales. It is a special edition from, I think, Barnes & Noble, maybe? Or something. I know that Gwen got it for me. I don't doubt that it was an expensive book, and it just means so much to me that she actually thought to get this book for me. I love it so much. So much. Question number 8 is, where are your shelves? My bookshelves are actually in my room. They are in the far corner because my door is over there. Maybe sometime I'll do a room tour, but my room's not that big and it's always a mess, so I don't know how well that kind of video would go, but they are in the right hand corner of my room and I love them so much. And I can't wait to get the ones that are like up on my wall because then I can do like a change of scenery in my videos. I can do a video here, or I can angle the camera so that I'm on the ones on the wall, and all of my books can be displayed and not just piled on top of each other, and it's gonna be really, really good. Question number 9 is, take your best shelfie, and you have to include your face. Alright, challenge accepted. So that is my selfie. That was kind of fun. I haven't seen this tag around a lot, so I'm going to tag the 4 lovely ladies that I always tag in my videos. So that is Gwen, Mads, Whitney, and Kylie. I'm also going to tag Lauren, and I'm going to tag Andrea. I'm going to tag Joel Books. And this time I'm going to remember to tell them that I tagged them because I didn't do that with the Disney tag. I forgot to tell them. So I'm going to have to do that so that they will do the tag. So with that, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!